In the previous scenario we've destroyed the main source, or at least the source or the main source, we are not clear about that yet, of the Lich Lord's or Lichen Lord's power, as Inky likes to say. And now we are still stuck inside that cave we had to flood to get to the source of power, and now we have to get out, which might be a bit more difficult. And this is scenario 11 and high ketode, high risk, low tide. And the low tide part at least is going to be explained in a moment. As Ravian disappeared, so did most of his undead hordes. Also, the Nagas returned to their home, free of the Lich Lord's will. Dwarves and trolls withdrew to escape the rising waters. At last, the cuttlefish were alone. However, Master Sead knew that if his situation looks too good, it's only a matter of time until it gets worse. But the water started running low before the time did. Your idea to use the abandoned storage room to drain the water seems to work, brother. Dwarves think they be smart. They be stupid. Their tunnel dry troll hole too. Blink be smart. However, I'm not sure who caused the flood. Those Nagas weren't hostile until now, and those undead didn't need water to invade. Maybe they wanted it to drown first. Still more likely than your cuttlefish theory. You're probably right, brother. Though one can never be sure. Look at those trolls. They can barely speak, yet their shamans seem to wield fire magic. 12 trolls are at least somehow dwarfoid, if oversized and savage. But cuttlefish aren't even vertebrate. I would sooner believe in talking griffin than in sentient cuttlefish. Look, Inky, the water's running out. We must get out of this cave as soon as possible. You will never get out of this cave alive, squids. Honestly, you are the last person I would expect in this place. These are the very tunnels where I lost my eyesight. These will be the place where I take revenge upon you. What about this? We will swim out of this cave and you will stay on the bank and rant because you can't breathe underwater. Not so fast, seafood. I've placed a magical... Okay, I really gotta point out a typo. I've placed a magical barrier on the exit that will enable the water to run out, but will keep you in. And then you will get beached on the cave floor and I'll cut you to pieces. Like, to be honest, that's a pretty solid plan. Just give me a moment to report the typo. Inky. There it is. This is scenario 11. Placed magical barrier. Placed. Maybe if we can acquire his magic stuff, I will be able to break a spell. But we should do this before we run out of water. Time to let that old lizard pay for his villainy. Gah! So my starting objectives is kill Sorcerer X the Blind and Master Sead reaches the exit. So there's a couple of unusual defeat conditions, like first of all the standard Inky and Master Sead are not allowed to die. Then Master Sead gets stuck on dry land, which is possible because, as they said, the water is running out. So we might actually get stuck on land if we don't move fast enough. I mean, that's also the reason why there's only 16 turns available. Anything beyond that, there's no water left anyway. And another problem would be Sorcerix is killed by another faction. But because we do not only need to kill him, we also need to acquire his staff. So it has to fall in our hands and not someone else's. So for this scenario, I do not actually have to... Okay, I don't think I absolutely have to get thing... units to win this, but I would like to be safe, so I'm gonna get some of them at least. Like just in case stuff goes wrong. So my hope is first of all to bait him into attacking me on one of those places, and then I can finish him off easily enough. But for that, of course, I really hope for them to leave his keep, him to leave his keep. Worst case, I can try battling through all of the units he summons, which is possible, but gonna be annoying. Fangy the Serpent. Rawr! Look out, a serpent has emerged from the deep. I've said that the berry will keep you in, not that it will keep other seafood out. At least we know that that way leads to the sea. Which is a fair point. Like, as you can see, shallow water turns into cave floor, and deep water turns into shallow water. So yeah, I will be running out of land pretty soon. I mean, out of water pretty soon. Let's see if I can tempt any of them to attack me. Or preferably sorcerer to attack me. That would be kinda nice. Huh. Please attack me. No dice. Okay, in this case I actually will have to fight through this, and that's gonna be annoying. Like, the trolls and the dwarves over there are obviously just a sideshow so far. They will become relevant as the water recedes, of course. But for now, a sideshow, as I said. Okay. Die. As you can see, I kinda have to invade onto land, and the good thing is I am far stronger than them, so it's not that big of a problem, but it's still pretty questionable. Oh, okay, there's Sorceric, so he might be in reach, but we'll have to see. I mean, whatever kind of units plays over here, I will have to kill them first to actually get to this one. Those two it is. I think my best bet will be to kill this one and then try to move in there with Inky, but no guarantees. Bling not be smart after all, because he died. Kinda unfair how much of an advantage the trolls have over the dwarves, but on the other hand, they will have access to far more villages than the dwarves. So maybe it's fair somehow, I guess. Also, the trolls have only level 2 units, which is its own kind of strength. Especially considering they are fighting with choke points. So yeah, quality is definitely over quantity in this case. No, why do you have to attack me? Another serpent emerges. Maybe the first one brought its young? It's like those serpents were escaping from something. So yeah, this is a water serpent, this is a sea serpent, and basically the idea is that this water serpent is the young of the sea serpent, which might even be true. No, I do not want to kill with this one, because if I had killed them like that, I wouldn't be able to move there because of the plague. Okay, I can reach, but my odds for killing are not exactly great. Shame. This was kinda closer than I thought, actually. Like, not quite as hopeless as I thought at first. Go away. So obviously I have not managed to kill him, and I still have to do that. And I think I could have... I do believe I could have played it better. What? I liked it, but whoa, is that unlikely? Crazy. Actually, another strategy would have been to just ignore the Saurians until the trolls arrive and B5 them, so I don't actually have to fight them all by myself. Something to consider if I mess this one up. To speed got me, brother! I will avenge you, brother! Okay, cool. It's gonna be difficult considering we are getting smashed over there. Oh, come on, stop attacking me. Really? Not even a single hit? Then, first of all, I gotta get my units healed, and I gotta do it in a way that's just safe for me. And it isn't actually too hard. Like, no, seriously, it isn't. After all, none of them can swim except those guys, and those I can easily enough just block off. Actually, in this case I should do it like this, so he actually gets to a heal over there. Okay, in this case I've got pretty good odds at killing Sorcerix next turn because he's next to Inky, and Inky is strong, very much so. Certainly strong enough to kill him. Or even if I don't use Inky, he is close enough for me to reach with other units. Huh. Okay, so the trolls clearly messed up by sending units over there, at least that many, because, well, they got wrecked. Huh. How did that happen? Okay. Oh, this is a great troll, I had not realized. Not that it really helps them. Right. Oh, fun! That was unexpected for sure. Then remove this one. Okay, try to remove this one, and now succeed with removing them. Is this the end? A well-deserved end. Now, take his magic stick. Okay, I gotta report that typo also, as well. Master, I think I understand how to use the staff. Now I need to touch a barrier with it. Master C had reached the exit. As you can see, another serpent has spawned as well. That's something we can deal with though, so no biggie. Yeah, let's try to kill this one. If it doesn't work, whatever. I do not have to care about those fights anymore. All I have to do now is get out. And that should be easy enough. Oh, I was kind of hoping that this one would poison, but it is what it is. Whoa. So it looks like the trolls will actually hold. And probably outscale the dwarves. Like, it still depends on whether they can actually hold over there or if they will get overwhelmed. We will have to wait and see. Actually, we will not have to wait and see because we are not sticking around long enough to find out. Just me collecting a bit of XP before I go, and beyond that everything should be fine. What are the odds? Not that bad, not that great. We just see what we can get. A walking corpse. I approve. Oh ho ho. Fast. Then probably not a kill because... Okay, that was lucky. I'm not saying no to that. And with that, goodbye. Hurry up, Inky. We are coming home. Finally, I think we deserve some rest now. I think I can return to my home too, now that that blind lizard is dead. I've emerged victorious. Inky said something about them deserving some rest, but considering that this is not the last scenario, only the second last scenario with battle, after that there's still the epilogue, the rest will have to wait a bit more. But for now and for today we are done, and if I check my announcement, I will be streaming tomorrow at 15 UTC again for the last battle scenario, and after that there really should only be the epilogue. If and only if I remember correctly, there might actually be one more. Actually, let's check. Like, let me save first. And nope, it's just as I thought. Only these many scenarios left. And with that, I bid you a farewell, or rather, see you next time. And thanks for watching. I will at some point have to decide what I'm gonna stream next, but not today.